Another really common interview question will be when they ask you to give an example of a particular skill that you have. So it could be, tell me about a time where you've demonstrated good team working skills. Now, what an employer is looking for in this case is you coming up with an actual example of your team working. It's really important, again, that you prepare before the interview to think about your best example of team working and think about how you can structure this particular answer. There's a really good way that you can structure the answer, and this is known as the CAR model. So the C stands for context, the A for action, and the R for result. So you need to talk about the context of your example, then the action, the specific things that you did as an individual, not about what other people did in the team. So you need to avoid the use of the word we. You need to talk about I as an individual, the things that you did. And you also need to talk about the result or the impact. It can also be useful at the end to add in an L. So this then becomes the CARL model, and the L stands for what you learnt from your team working experience and the particular example that you used. Now, in this last part of your answer, you might want to tie it into team working within the particular role that you're applying for and what you feel you're able to offer. So let's just recap on that. A lot of companies ask you about competencies. They would talk in the job description about what competencies are needed. So what you can do in terms of your preparation for that job is to think about your best evidence for each of those competencies, your best examples. So you can practice, you can build up a bank of different possible examples where you can think about your context, the action, the result, and what you learnt.